under 2.5 new Phillies on this roster, on the major league roster by Friday?
Under. I go 2.
2.
I think it's 2. Yeah.
And is that an outfielder and a reliever?
I think so. I wouldn't be surprised if there's 2 relievers, with the second one kind of being akin to what they did last year when they traded for Tanner Banks.
Okay.
Right. Not like just a middle relief type guy. I think that's a possibility. But no, I think it's 2 for sure. I think a bat, outfield bat I think is the preference, and then a closer.
I don't really have any new analysis, but I did quickly mention this earlier, and I said I was going to make a big stink about it, and I won't. But Johan Rojas yesterday in the middle of that game, they fall down 4-2. Kemp hits the second home run. It's 4-3. They immediately put 2 more men on base. Nobody out.
Is this the center field report?
It is the center. 3 pitches, all there.
Yeah.
Does not swing.
I know.
That at bat, like, look, the top of the order, yes, there are many obvious things that can be said. Zach Wheeler in the second inning cannot give back a multi-run lead that early and only go 5 2/3 and give up 4 earned runs. And, like, it's Zach Wheeler's fault. No question. The top of the lineup, Schwarber actually had some good swings.
Yeah.
Almost altered the game, but over. Trey Turner yesterday stunk. Bryce Harper yesterday really stunk. You can't go 0 for 12, 1 through 3, right? And so to that end, are you going to pin this all on Johan Rojas? Certainly you are not. But this is the problem, man. Like, this is what I keep coming back to for people that are like, oh, you play him every, like, I guess I'd rather see, all that being said, I think I still rather see him out there than Max Kepler. Like, I'd still rather see Martian left and Rojas in center because I just don't ever want to see Max Kepler play anymore.
It's a better defensive thing.
Yeah. So, like, I'm in on that. This is not the solution. You have to be able to move a runner there. You have to be able, when the game is swinging back in favor of you, like, you're watching that and you're like, here they come. They're going to sweep this team. And then you get that at bat. And I know it's only the first out and there's 2 more outs made in the inning, 2 more cracks at it with a runner in scoring position. Those guys fail too, but you've got to move the friggin' runner there. It was dreadful. It was the worst, most feeble, stupid, thoughtless at bat, useless at bat that I've seen from this team this season.
So the thing I didn't get about it, like, so he shows bunt the first time. First of all, here's the thing. He should be up there in a total sacrifice situation.
Square to the pitcher.
Right. But he wasn't. Like, he goes like he's going to drag bunt it, right? But so that's a problem, number one. And he pulls it back and it's a strike. Okay, fine. Why is he not doing it again on strike 2? Does anyone think that this is a real element of surprise that Johan Rojas might be bunting with first and second and nobody out down a run? Like, there's no doubt he's bunting. So he should be square again the second time. And he just watches again. That second pitch is the one that really ate me up, Bob. Like, the first one was like, all right, you need to be square. That's terrible form. All right, whatever. Get it right this time. And then he just watches it. And that's where it's like, all right.
Yeah, I mean, look, speed, athleticism, defense, fine. If you're going to hit a $179 over your last 30 games, the 474 OPS, you've got to be able to put a bunt down. You got to be able to play situational baseball. At the very least, I need you to be able to put the ball on the ground there and move a runner. And if you can't do that, then you can't play Major League Baseball. And sure as hell can't play it for a team that's trying to win a championship. And I would be just stunned. I mean, I know there's scenarios where, especially if you weaken yourself defensively, maybe you keep him as that last outfield piece to try to offset some of your deficiencies in the outfield. I'm not saying that he has to be off the roster come Friday, but if there is a configuration where this man is playing meaningful innings for this team in bulk, holy shit. I that's the only other thing I can say about it at this point.
Yeah. I don't know. We've been on this.
I know we've been aligned on this. We're not having some, spirited back and forth, but I think I'd just like to point that out one final time ahead of the trade deadline.
Yeah, one last time before the deadline, and then we might be talking about it again on Friday. We'll see. We'll see what happens.